first thing that we identified was the cute animal. The second thing that these things need, cross-cultural. The third one will be, do they have an influencer behind it? Doge has Elon Musk, you know, basically championing it. And here, we're looking at these meme lords and who they say has these memes have got value, those memes will have value. We see it in the equity market. Warren Buffett says, oh, Berkshire Hathaway is purchasing Heinz, or it's purchasing this. And you do have a lot of people that mirror trade what he does. So I think, yeah, for a meme to have value, or to really skyrocket, cute animal, cross-cultural, but having an influencer on it as well. Sometimes if the influencer is as big as this guy, it might be a little bit too late, because sometimes it's,
But
you
you
always
know
want to
what?
find.
The,
Mhm,
the reason why I would know that it's not too late is that you don't even know about these things yet.
mhm,
So,
mhm,
the meme coin show, for example, I know for sure right now we don't get that many views because the mind share for these things is really, really tiny.
mhm,
I have 250,000 subscribers on YouTube, which most of them are into Bitcoin, altcoins. They're like people are accumulated over the years, right? Now they watch my channel right now. They don't understand what the hell I'm talking about, so they don't
mhm,
watch. But I do know that in 2025, at some point at the height of the bull run, the meme coin show is going to become like the go-to. Everybody wants to know what's tomorrow's ticker, what's the next play, because it's the things we're buying right now, the moodings that are currently at sub 200 million, that would be worth much, much more. And then people will be looking back at these videos when we're discussing them at when they're worth almost nothing, if you
mhm.
know what I mean.
Well, look,
So,
it is.
we early.
It is one of these things where, the earlier the meme token is in its life cycle, the more you potentially going to make
Right.
from it. But it's kind of like, again, to throw in another actuarial thing, we do this thing called, mortality, and this thing called the force of mortality. And you see that people's mortality is actually highest just after they've been born. We kind of think mortality is only for old people, but
Mm.
babies have a very, very high force of mortality. And once they get past a certain age, does that mortality dip, and they become a healthy human being. And I feel like the same happens with not only just meme coins, but startups and businesses in general. That very, very early period is when they're the most vulnerable to either being rug pulled, having a
Right.
change in direction, and stuff like that. But it's also the time when you can make the most amount of money. So yeah, the meme token that I've basically, it's still almost like in the womb, in the sense that it hasn't been released yet, is something called Dog Libra. And that is one of these things where, you buy like 10 million of these tokens for like a fraction of I think I put $30 in total in it, so nothing too huge or too wild. But if that project does pop up and it does become something, that could be quite an easy, 10x. But there's also a good probability that that
Whoa,
project never comes to fruition.
10x, 10x. Why so bearish?
Well, that's me being conservative on this. It'll probably be even, if I hit 10x on a project, I'm probably cashing out.